What's up, Cross community? It's Manny 2 Crossed, and today we are back with Deep Questions with Manny Part 2. So I guess we are making it a series. Our first question today. Oh, sorry, the mic's tweaking. Our first question today is: What's your biggest? What's your biggest regret so far, and would you change it? I'm not gonna tell y'all my biggest regret. Just cause I don't really want that to be public. But my biggest regret, I definitely would have. If I had the power to bend time. If I had the power to bend time. If I had the power to bend time, I would have changed it. I would change it, but I can't. But I am. I can tell you that I actively am trying to make up for it. Next question. What are you pretending not to know about yourself? That's a deep question. Bro. What am I pretending not to know about myself? I would say I'm not the type to really dwell on my emotions. Let's say I like, yeah. That's all I'm at. That's how I'm gonna answer that. When did you realize you were growing up? Low key right now, bro. Like right now, where like I'm looking at life and like I just turned 18, graduated, and I'm looking at life like, yo, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my life? Which path am I gonna choose? What do I want to be? And that sort of thing. And so I don't know. It just makes it way more it makes life way more real. Like I'm not explaining to you, bro. Like I really gotta. Like my dream of being a streamer, making videos and making content, and like the adult world is like shamed upon, gang. Like it's like, bro, you're not. That's not serious. That's not a real like thing to chase. But it is to me. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what it is I want to do, bro. I'm gonna do what it is that I feel is what I'm meant to do, or what I really want to do, which is make content, make art for y'all. So, next question. What's something you're afraid to admit out loud? If I'm afraid to admit it, I'm not gonna admit it here. The fuck? Who had the biggest impact on your life without realizing it? Ooh, who had the biggest impact on my life without realizing it? I would say my first X chat. Gang. Let me tell you, bro, story time, gang. Story time on my first X chat. My first ex, bro. I mean, my first girlfriend, my last ex, right? Whatever. I don't, how does that? No, my first ex. What? Yeah. Anyways, this fucking bitch ass fly. Anyways, story time, right? So, I'm dating this girl or whatever, and she's hyping up, like sex a lot, right? And she's putting it on this pedestal. She's like, oh, this is gonna be real special. This gonna be me and you. This gonna be between me and you. This gonna be something, extraordinary. Whatever, bro. Just hyping it up. She's like, oh, it's gonna be special, like, cause she was like She was like a religious girl, so she believed it was like spiritual, right? And so I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. We're together for like I don't know, like a year or something. No, well, we're not together. We're on and off, right? We're on and off, and then out of nowhere, the whole time we haven't done it. We haven't done it, right? We haven't done it, right? It's like a year later. We've been on and off. We haven't done it yet. We've been like waiting for the moment, but it never came, right? Yo, this bitch fucked a dude in the Burger King dumpster. In the Burger King dumpster on her break. She lived an hour away from me, bro. She lived an hour away from me. So, bro, I should have known, low-key. But she fucked up. Yo, so let me tell you. So basically, the story is like she knew this dude, whatever, from school or whatever, right? Which already fishy shit, yeah, whatever. She knew this dude from school. Then out of nowhere, she's working one day. He pulls up, and he's like fried or whatever, and he's like, "Yo, you wanna smoke?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll smoke," and she smokes. And then bada bing, bada boom, they're fucking in a dumpster over some weed. That's crazy. But then she tried to blame it on the weed, but you're not gonna blame me, you know what I'm saying? But she changed and she's a better person now, and she with somebody else. I think, I don't know. I don't really care. Next question. When do you feel most like yourself? Yo, I low-key feel most like myself when I'm in front of a camera, bro. Like, when I'm in front of the camera, I'm just me, king. Like, it's just me and the camera. Like, I'm degular, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't really have, like, friends in real life type shit. Like, or, like, close friends or nothing like that. So, like, my close friends is y'all. The people I make videos for. The people who watch this and go, oh, this is a nice video. I like this guy. Dude, you're the person I'm making the video for. You're who I'm talking to. And I feel most like myself when I'm talking to you. Next question. If today was your last normal day, what would you do differently? Last normal day? I don't understand that question. Today was your last normal day. What would you do differently? Normal day. What do you mean normal day? Today's the last day. Let's say, what would I do if I die tomorrow? If I knew I was gonna die the next day, I would I think I would go like anyways, I don't know what that noise is. I think I would, bro, I'm trying to think, what would I do? If I knew I was gonna die tomorrow, what would I do? Go eat hibachi, have a good last meal. The fuck? Like, I don't know, gang. I don't know what I would do for y'all. I would just wait. What am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I might put my cardigan on, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. I might go to the back cardigan. You know what I'm saying? I might listen to some Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying or not? No? No? I might do some cardio. Alright, next question. What do you think happens after death? Controversial opinion alert. I don't believe there's anything after death. I believe that, you know, it's like, for me, death is like, tell me about before you were born. Exactly. That's death. Like, that's what I think death is. Like, you just don't fucking exist. The same way you didn't exist before you existed. The same way you're not going to exist after you exist. And I think that's such a hard concept for people to grasp. God damn, bro. Anyways, I think that's such a hard concept for people to grasp, because you quite literally can't fathom not existing, because all we've ever known is existing, because that's literally us, you feel me? So I get how that's hard to come to terms with, but that's just what I believe, bro, and that's what I've came to terms with. Are people born good, or do they become good? I think that every single person on this earth is a result of their environment. So I'm gonna put that, and if you're on the same wavelength I'm on, you understand what I mean by that. But what I mean by that is, you may see somebody, like a serial killer or some shit, doing some crazy shit, right? And you'll be like, that would never be me. I would never do that, right? You'll be like, yo, I would never do that. If I was him, I would not be doing that shit. But bro, if you were him, you would be doing that, because the environment that you this fucking fly that I'm gonna murder it when I get off stream. The environment that you grew up in, the environment that you became an adult in, or whatever, that shaped you, that made you. You might be like, bro, that's common sense. Like, no, wait. I don't know. I'm hurting my brain, bro. I know what I'm saying, bro. I feel like if you understand what I'm saying, you will understand what I'm saying, you know? But you're just a result of your environment. And if you look at some crazy person, you're like, oh, that person's crazy, bro. If you live their exact life, you would be just like them. Because their exact life is what led them to be like that. Your exact life is what led you to be like that. The people that they had access to, a million people they met in their life or whatever, that was that made them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the a million people they met ever is not even a fucking dent in the 8 billion that live on Earth. So the different a million that you met influenced you differently than the a million influenced them. But everybody's influenced differently, and everybody is shaped differently by their different environments, bro. That's what it is, bro. So no, you're not born good or bad. You're taught. Okay? You're taught good and bad. You're taught morals, because morals, you're taught morality because morality doesn't actually exist. Morality, you can have morals, but wait, what's the word I'm thinking of? Hold on, chat. I'm gonna make sure what I'm saying is right. Oh yeah, morality is not real. That's a human-made concept, bro. And like, I believe that. I don't even want to get into all that, bro. I don't even want to get into all that. If y'all like that content, y'all want me to talk about stuff like that, let me know and I will. I'm not no philosopher. I'm no Joe Bart. But I like to talk about some philosophical stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I like to learn. I'm not the type that's gonna be stubborn and think they're right the whole time, because I understand that, you can be wrong sometimes, bro. And I can be persuaded. Not persuaded, because that makes it sound like foxy. But foxy? What? That makes it sound like a negative connotation. I can be, what's the word? Convinced, but I still feel like that's such a kind of way of saying that. I can be taught, right? out of believing the wrong thing. If you word it correctly and it resonates with me well, you know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know, man. Y'all, I need feedback from y'all, bro. I need feedback from y'all. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good day or night. Love y'all. Be safe.